I have finished Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4 in its entirety. Kinda. I guess I don't have all the characters, but I have it 100% complete. It's very confusing. Nonetheless, we're going to go through every single level inside Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4 and rank them. Once again, this is based on the missions this time, because the goals are a little differently in Pro Skater 4. We go by missions. Aesthetic, because aesthetic is important. If you don't have a good aesthetic, then you're just going to look at it and go, bleh, that's bland and boring. And of course, the actual gameplay layout itself, because everything can be really cool aesthetically, but if the game doesn't have good layout, then who cares, right? Number 9. Shipyard. Good lord, this map. So Shipyard has a bunch of moving parts. It's cluttered with a water hazard outside and next to parts of the map. This map is just a mess, man. There's I think 2 lines off the top of my head that get showcased in missions. One of them is actually kind of difficult to follow. There just isn't much flow on this map. It's like they took a huge map, like a battlefield-sized map, and condensed it down into one smaller, crappy map. Number 8. Carnival. Now you would think that the aesthetic would be really good here, but it's not. The haunted house is cool, even though it's kind of redone in Tony Hawk's Underground Hawaii level, and it's actually better than that, but it is a year from now when all fairness this came first. This map is just kind of boring. It's a small map with nothing really in it besides goats. There's some verticality, but with the Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4 controls, it's kind of hard to fully access those areas, and there's roller coasters that knock you down as well, trying to get up to those areas. Although, the alligator thing is pretty cool. There's an alligator that kind of comes at you and attacks you. I like that. Number 7. Kona. I still don't know if I'm even pronouncing that right. So Kona is a real-life place, a real-life skate park, and the missions here are actually pretty damn cool. Even bringing back Ollie the Magic Bum. The problem is that the map kind of sucks. With real-life physics, this map might be pretty good, but with the Tony Hawk physics, it's not. Very little ways to combo things together smoothly, big open areas that are just empty. You know, this might be a good Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 map, where they kind of introduce Manly and everything's kind of more open and actually kind of big. It actually is kind of laid out like a Pro Skater 2 map. For a Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4 map, it's just, no dude, stay away from it. Number 6. Chicago. Ported over from Matt Hoffman's Pro BMX 2 and based off the real-life city, we have Chicago. And it's pretty cool because we get to see a lot of landmarks. While it's not a bad map, it's just kind of meh. At least in this game. I don't know how it is in the original Matt Hoffman game. This level is pretty massive though, at least compared to other levels in this Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4 game. Not Matt Hoffman's, like I said, I haven't played it. Toji's already been some good landmarks. And there's some easy to access verticality. It's an alright map, I guess. The missions are kind of cool, kind of annoying. It's whatever, kind of middle of the road. That's why it comes in at number 6. Number 5. London. So this map is pretty cool. Lots of verticality in this, although it kind of seems to be split inside 2 halves. So one half of the map is glorious. There's one half that is beautifully designed. Easy to access grinds and gaps. But if you're really good, you can master the verticality of the map. There's wires to grind, quarter pipes to go off of, kickers up there, and ways to utilize the new spine transfer. And the other half of the map has a really long wire, a pimp, and a flatland. There's even a flatland competition here, which is kind of boring if I'm being honest. At least they introduced flatland tricks with Rodney Mullen, which is the best way you can possibly introduce those. Except this is the second to last level. That isn't a bonus level, that is. It is cool, however, that it ties into the next level. It's almost like they were thinking or testing out story elements for future games or something. Number 4. Zoo. The last non-bonus level in Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4, and it ties into the previous map, London. This is the best aesthetically levels in the series, at least one of. Based off a real-life zoo in London, lots of hazards with pools of water, animals that get in your way, and another animal that runs into a building to unlock another part of the map. Cool missions in this level, although there are some very difficult ones. But that is to be expected with this kind of difficulty because this is the last map in the game. The issue, once again, is that the level is again open with not a whole lot in it. There's some verticality, even though you don't ever need to go in those places. Matter of fact, this level is a lot of, why do you need to go there? The bird places, the hippo pools, the elephant exhibit. In Free Skate, you hardly ever go there. Without missions, I would have never gone up to the transfer above the gorilla exhibit. But there are some really cool missions in this level, and in career mode, this map is an absolute blast. Number 3. Alcatraz. Oh man, another cool aesthetic, based off a real-life prison. Matter of fact, the real-life prison of Alcatraz. Duh. Man, there sure is a lot of real-life places in this game, huh? And another level that is connected to the very first 2 levels. This map has tons of verticality in it, tons of cool missions that even tell a story, sort of. You can play baseball with ghosts, knock down tourists, ride shopping carts, thanks Bam. Super cool level and fun with almost an absolute perfect layout. A fun mini skate park, fun grinds and lines, roof access to a water tower, able to go downhill and back up with ease. God, I wish I could see the players on this level back in the Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4 online days. What you got here is an amazing sandbox level where you can do almost anything if you know what you are doing, which occasionally I do. Number 2. San Francisco. Man, this top 3 was really hard for me. The second time in this series that we go to San Francisco, now with Pier 39, Fisherman Wharf, and the 3rd and Army skate spot. With Alcatraz foreshadowing the next map in the background, God man, this map has nearly everything. Some fun, interesting missions that are still given a legitimate reason to do things, some that the later levels didn't really do. Verticality on the roof, plenty of lines, landmarks, wires to grind, things to sketch on, cool gaps, so many things are right in this level. The only thing I'll add in this is maybe more spine transfers. Every Tony Hawk game up to now has had a new move to improve gameplay. Manuals in Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 were complemented by huge open levels that gave you room to manual. Pro Skater 3 had reverts and plenty of drops and quarter pipes to revert into. Pro Skater 4 you have flat land and spine transfers, and since they explained spine transfers in the first level, but not until the 7th for the flat land. In this map there's like almost nothing to do spine transfers off of. So the strength of this game is showcased here. Now that might sound kind of negative, and it kind of is, but look at it this way. You can add this map layout in any Tony Hawk game, and it will work. That's how great this map is. Me and Size with plenty of things to do to create a combo baby, and of course the real life spots, which just improves it even more. You just have, when things is like real life, man, it just feels better, you know? I don't know how to explain it, but you can relate to it way better. Number 1. College. Well, obviously you knew this was coming. Just because of process of elimination, you knew college had to be number 1. Introducing the player to the mission-style gameplay, introducing to those kind of mini-stories that the missions have, introduces you to fun mini-games and side objectives where you knock down jocks, but still has the personality of the old games. This could almost be a School 3 level. This map is another medium-sized map with tons of transfers, tons of lines, tons of verticality, and quotations secret transports. Almost everything there is on this map can be used. It's the perfect first level to the series. Not only does it teach some concepts and introduces the player to physics, and gives you a wonderful fun place to make yourself a nice, healthy combo baby, but also sets the tone for the entire game. This game starts in a school influenced by Berkeley College in California. It then goes into San Francisco and then Alcatraz. No wonder those 3 are the top 3. They're all connected. A good map in a Tony Hawk game is open enough to use the game's concepts, but full enough to actually have things to skate on. Not too full, not too open, and give it an atmospheric feel. College is the best level inside Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4, the most balanced level in the game, and one of the best balanced in the entire series, at least to this date of the game being released. That is, it is 2019. There ain't gonna be more games released. I hope there is though. This game is very top heavy in terms of maps, and College just stands out a little bit more from a gameplay perspective than the rest, and at the end of the day, gameplay is the thing that matters. So that has been my ranking of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4 levels. Now obviously, it is opinion based, it's my list. What's your list? Tell me in the comments below, and I'll see you next time when we eventually get to Tony Hawk's Underground. I don't know when that will be, but hopefully it'll be soon. Like and subscribe, comment down below, come back next time, and thank you for watching.